what's up? Thought I'd come on and do a live stream for you guys. Yeah, just gonna come on and do a live stream, and I hope this is working out okay. Anyway, in this session I want to do, make sure that's okay there. In this session I want to talk about trading success. I want to talk about always improving, and I also want to give you guys a quick and easy weight loss hack to help you keep your weight loss under control when it comes to that. Obviously, success is not just about trading and making money, right? Success is about a lot of other areas. So that's what I want to talk about in this here. I want to help you guys with one simple trading tip. I hope you guys, look at my hair. I hope you guys have been enjoying the market updates and the videos I've been putting out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that sun shining down on Lord John. Ha! Is that better? Yeah. So I want to talk to you guys about a trading hack, our trading success tip, and I also want to teach you guys about something to do about always improving, and also I want to give you guys a weight loss hack when it comes into that. So I'm going to teach you guys that in 30 seconds, and then we're going to get from there. So hope you guys are doing well. Say hi and tell me where you're from as you're logging in right now, and we'll get started. So I know this is just off the cuff here, so I don't expect many people to see this live stream right now, but afterwards probably a lot. So we'll go from there. All right. So anyway, guys, let's get straight into. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, okay? And let's actually get straight into today's session, today's trading success tip. One thing I want to talk to you guys about with trading success is we need to throw out the window the need to be right and the idea of being wrong. We need to throw out the window the need to be right or the idea of being wrong. Because it's really interesting, right? Whenever we say something's gonna happen and we get it right, the ego swells up, right? Like, look, we got this, you know, like, look at the success tip in, you know, look how well I did. But the problem with that is that because we have these highs, look at me, look how good I am, look, I got it right, you got it wrong, blah, 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 that right. Guess what happens when you get it wrong? Down low, right? And that's what creates these emotional swings in us when we're trading. We want to stay away from that as much as possible. And the reason why we want to stay away from that as much as possible is because when we are trading, we know there's going to be a success rate. Now, firstly, if you are taking 5 different trades and each trade is a completely different setup, then that's not going to give you the confidence to move forward. Makes sense? You're always going to be on this emotional swing. One of the best things my mentor told me, he said, if you're going to trade the market, trade one approach. Now I have a, good morning John from California, bro. Hey Nick, how you doing, man? My mentor always said to me, John, you're better off just having one system than 3 or 4 or 5 systems that do okay. Have one system that you truly believe in, and just wait for those systems. Now the system is the easy part, right? If you guys, again, go check out my momentum strategy. If you click on the link or wherever it is around here, you see it on every other video, right? I promote the hell out of that webinar that I'm running right now, and it teaches you the momentum strategy. I give it to you guys, right? I teach you my momentum strategy. That's the easy part. It's a 4-step simple strategy, and it rocks, it crushes, it does really well.
Here we have the kettlebell single arm row.
Fantastic, Nick. But what is the hard part? What is the hard part? And the hard part, even for me, guys, what is the hard part for me? Waiting for those setups. Be patient, right? Waiting for those setups. Now, here's the problem, right? Is like, I said, this happens to me all the time, and I fucking hate it. Is we wait for those perfect, and we know we should be waiting for those perfect setups, right? And the setups are there come. But what ends up happening with this, right? This happens to me a lot, and I stop myself from moving forward as much as I can. is that we won't wait for those perfect setups. We'll take these okay setups or try setups that 90% meet our rules, and they're losing trades, and it's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's only if you're losing trades, you know, it won't affect me even if it is a losing trade. Guess what ends up happening? Yes, it does affect you, right? How does it affect you? It affects you because not only did you have that losing trade, but now because you're so focused on having those 1 or 2 or 3 losers, which you know was 90% you meet your rules, and you know you really shouldn't have been in those things in the first place. Then guess what happens? You completely miss the perfect setup. Guys, give me a thumbs up or give me a yes if you guys have done that at least once in your trading career, right? It's like, oh, come on. There was the perfect setup. If I just waited that whole week or waited for that whole day or whatever, there was that perfect setup, and there was the trade. You know, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's like, man, you know? And so we know that, right? And we just like, we take all these trades, you know, and this happens to me sometimes as well too. Like sometimes I'll go through these phases where I'm so impatient. I'm just like, I just want to trade. 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 Just want to trade. I just want to trade. And then I might take 2 or 3 or 4 losers in a row. I'm like, oh, it's okay. But is it okay? No, it's not. Why? Because the perfect setup that if you just waited for, guess what? 50, 100% overnight. It happened to me just recently. It happened to me just recently. I must admit, guys, I took 2 or 3 trades that were just okay trades. And they were all losers. Now, they weren't big losers on my account because I had good money management. But guess what ended up happening? I missed the perfect setup. And because I missed the perfect setup, guess what? That was an easy 60% profit overnight, where I had 2 or 3 losses in a row with these other okay setups that I really shouldn't have been in the first place. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? So guys, I'm just like you know what I mean? But I'm always looking to improve that 90% of what makes a successful trader. You know what I mean? The system's the easy part. All this other part is the hard part. I hope that helps you out, guys, and I hope that makes you sense. Hope that makes sense about where you are with your trading and so on and so forth. And that also goes based on the second thing I want to talk about, which is always improve. Always look at, you know, always reflect and be honest with yourself. It's like, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do right this week or this month or this year so far? And always look at yourself and always say, you know what, this. And that's what I've done this last couple of days. I said, okay, if I'm honest with myself, what have I done wrong? And that was the thing I just told you guys. That's what I did wrong this week, or this last couple of weeks actually. And it's just like, oh man, you know, and I know I stopped myself from moving forward as much through that process. Yeah, I just wanted to teach you guys that and help you guys, give you guys a bit more encouragement this week as well too, is just wait for those perfect setups. And the more disciplined we can be on that approach, the more successful we're likely to be. Now, let me give you guys one quick health weight loss tip to get you guys on your journey and help you guys when it comes to weight loss or weight management. I was speaking to a guy, I'll tell you a story. I was speaking to a guy just recently at the gym. He's like, oh John, I've got to lose 10 kilos. My doctor says I'm too overweight and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay then. He goes, yeah, you know, I go on a really strict diet and I drop my weight, but then I can't stick to that. Then I put the weight back on and it's frustrating. And I said, well, it's frustrating because you can change everything that you just can't stick to long term. And I said, what are you doing for breakfast? Let's just start with your breakfast. I said, what are you doing for your breakfast? And he goes, oh, I'm normally having some toast and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, okay. Now, by the way, he's basically retired. He doesn't really work. I'm like, okay then. Well, here's one little health tip for you. So I gave him 2 weight loss tips. One, the first thing I said to him, I said, cut out any carbs first in the morning. Cut out any carbs first in the morning. No sugars, no carbs, no cereals, no sugars, no oats, no nothing. Just have high fat, high protein breakfast. High fat, high protein breakfast, and cut out the carbs. And I said, then for lunch, and use that, and then at lunchtime, start introduce your carbs. And he goes, and I said, just start doing that and you'll start to lose weight straight away. He goes, what? How does that work? I'm like, think about it, right? If you've been having carbs overnight, then as soon as you wake up and your body starts to tap into it, what is your body running on if you've been having carbs the night before? Your body is running on carbs. Your body's running on these, that's the energy stores. So if you don't give it any carbs in the morning, but you give it fat and you give it protein, now your body is now forcing itself to tap into those fat stores as energy to help you guys move forward. So whenever I'm looking to reduce my weight, or at least even help maintain my weight, I'll do this all the time. I'll just have scrambled eggs first in the morning. A little bit of sauce, that's okay, a little barbecue sauce or tomato sauce, just a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm good to go. And then for lunch, I'll just start off with what I want to do. And that's going to help you with that. It's going to help you with your weight management. We don't realize something simple as that and then continue your day is really going to make a difference. If you want to ramp it up, first thing in the morning, do some sort of exercise to get your heart rate going. Awesome, thanks Ryan. You know, just if you want to take it to another level, then as soon as you get up first in the morning, have a big glass of water. Then do. Come on, you're already skinny. What was that? Well, it's called weight management, right? It's called weight management. So anyway, so basically, you know, I'll do that. But I say if you want to ramp it up to the next level, get your body going. First in the morning, big glass of water, and then do some sort of physical workout, whether it's walking on a treadmill, or if you can, even run on a treadmill if you want to. Or go for a walk around the park or something like that, just something to get your back on. Then come back, and then what do you want to do? Then you want to, then have your high fat, high protein scrambled eggs, basically, essentially, or something else if you want to. Just stay away from the carbs and sugars. And then lunchtime, introduce to that, and you'll start to notice the bump in your weight management, and you'll be able to notice that even if you're doing that, you're trying to keep, even if you are in good shape and you're trying to stay in good shape, just by that one little thing, you know, you can do that. You know, if you can do some physical exercise during the day as well too, then, you know, or something, go for a walk, do something fun, you know, like this week as well. You know, like I know for myself this week, this last couple of days, yesterday, you know, I had fish and chips for lunch, I had ice cream in the afternoon, I had pizza for dinner. You know, I had spaghetti bowl for dinner on Friday night, you know, and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? So, but I stayed away from the chocolates and all that sort of stuff. But, and you know, I'm at the gym right now, I still look pretty good. My abs are still showing, I've still got good definition of abs, I've got definition of my muscles, and I'm looking really good. Now, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm saying one of the key ingredients to that is getting up first in the morning and just having basically scrambled eggs with a little bit of sauce on it. That's my breakfast, and I won't have anything until lunchtime. And when I do have lunchtime, you know, I basically have whatever I want to have, you know what I mean? Now, bear in mind, guys, I must make a caveat on this. If you're going to do that, right, if you're going to do the very low carb first in the morning, if you're not used to that, you might want to slowly go into it. So if you're used to having, say, lots of sugars or whatever, try and cut it in half, or just have like a little bit of carbs first, and then slowly go down to no carbs, high fat, high sugar, high fat, high protein, and go into that. Because what's going to happen is your energy drops dramatically. So if you guys drink coffee, fantastic. Have a coffee to get your energy level up, get your caffeine up, and then have no sugar in the morning. That's going to help you get fit in the morning. And then yeah. Do you still drink that protein, that green protein shake you talked about like a year ago? Yeah, Ryan, yes. So it's not really a green protein shake, but what I do drink is I basically drink a vegan plant-based protein. A vegan plant-based protein, and that's what I drink. Now, so that being said, that's the first thing, guys, that's the first thing. But most people don't realize, one of the most important things to actually weight management is your acid-alkaline balance. See, who we are as human beings, forget diets, forget whatever, carbs, fat, protein. Who we are as humans, we are alkaline by design and acid by function. That's who we are, right? And so the more that we exercise, the more there's stress, the more things going on in our life, the more acidic you're putting in our body. And if that acidic starts to get too much, we literally start to rot from the inside out. The immune system starts to drop, all that sort of stuff. We get sick easier, all that sort of stuff happens. And so essentially what that means is that we need to start doing things to bring back that alkalinity in our body. So once again, what I'll do is I will have, as you said before, Ryan, I'll have a green drink. And I generally have, first thing in the morning when I first get up, I will have a couple of scoops of a green powder, wheatgrass, barley grass, all that sort of stuff. Plus I'll squeeze a lemon into the water as well too, and then I'll drink that. Sometimes without the greens, I'll just have the lemon, but I'll do that first in the morning. and I skull it down, say half a litre basically, 500 mils. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm trying to balance out the acid and alkaline balance in my body. But here's the thing, if we're too acidic, the body is a survival mechanism, so therefore, if there's too much acidic in our body, too much toxins in our body, it's going to pull those toxins away from the organs and store it into your fat stores. So therefore, you're likely to put on more fat, even if you have a healthy diet. If you have a healthy diet, but you're not balancing out your acid-alkaline balance there, you're going to still likely to put on weight, or you still might be sick and might be skinny. So the way to do that is must understand, if we can start to do things to balance that alkalinity and balance that alkaline state in the body, then that's going to help us have weight management much easier, right? So that's for that reason. Very first in the morning, I'll have a green drink. A couple of scoops of green drinks with lemon. That's the perfect to get my system going and add the alkalinity in there. Then I'll come back after a bit of exercise first in the morning, and then I'll have some fish oil as well too. Really, really, really good healthy fats. And then throughout the day, I'll then sip on either green drinks or at least lemon water. Like this afternoon, I felt a bit tired because I was at the pool all day with the kids. And I was at the kids, and so what I did this afternoon is I simply I sculled down half a litre of lemon water straight away. And the reason why I was doing that was I was trying to, if there was any acidic and all that sort of stuff, I was just trying to give my body the best I could, and move from there. So what I do for my protein, my main meal that I have during the day really is just pretty plain. You know, it's chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. That's my main meal. But then at night time, you know, I still have my ice cream. Now I have the Halo Top ice cream, the low calorie ice cream. You know, I still have my takeaway food and stuff like that. Not every day. But that's basically what I do. And for my protein stores, I don't count calories. Not bad. I don't count calories or anything like that. As I said before, the best thing I just do is that I just make sure, you know, at least 80% of the time I'm on a pretty good diet, you know, and it's a pretty bland diet really. Scrambled eggs, vegan, plant-based protein drinks, really just chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. That's a lot. I eat that a lot during the day and during the week, even for dinner sometimes. But then I'll change it up. So then I also might throw in, I'll cook broccoli for half an hour, boil it till it gets really soft. I'll mash it up with a bit of butter, a bit of salt and pepper, mash it up, and then I've got a really nice mashed potato, but instead of it being mashed, it's been broccoli. And then I'm getting all that fiber, which is going to fill me up. And then I might boil 4 eggs. A little bit of barbecue sauce on top, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm good to go, and that's actually a good meal for me. You know, so if I do that, I do all these different things to really help me, you know. And then, you know, probably at least 3-4 times a week, I might go have sushi for dinner one night, and you know, and maybe a kebab the next day for lunch or whatever. And you know, like I do all these different things. But that's what I do. But no red meat at all. I'm not a big red meat eater, Ryan. I don't know why. When I went through my cancer, I realized that the red meat wasn't really good for me at all. Obviously not chicken stone and stuff and so forth. But yeah, I think I had spaghetti bowl with my kids on Friday night. So therefore, that was the first red meat I had probably all week. No, yeah, it's the first red meat I had for a long time. I like red meat, but so no red meat. So I try to stay away from the red meat. I'm not sure whether that's true or not or something like that. Most people say, John, I need to have the red meat for the iron. And all I say is this: if you can take enough greens in, there's plenty of, you know, make sure you have a green drink that has plenty of iron. That's the good iron, you know. So so that's just basically what I do to really make sure I'm staying on track with those gains. So anyway, guys, there's a few things for you guys. Yeah, no problem, Ryan. I think if you slowly dwindle that off, it's going to be much better for your health as well too. Much better for your health. You know, I'd have to say a quarter of my diet is chicken and eggs. The rest is, the rest is basically broccoli, brown rice. Again, I just try to keep it pretty simple. And the reason why is because I hate cooking. So generally on a Sunday, today or tomorrow, I'll go buy a whole rack of chicken. I'll buy a couple of bags, 3-4 bags of broccoli. I'll buy, obviously I've got brown rice, and I cook basically enough. I cut all the chicken up, cut all the broccoli up, all the brown rice, and then I'll put that in containers, and I'll put basically half a cup of brown rice in the container, broccoli, some chicken, and that's a nice good meal and that's a nice good meal to help me keep going during the day without too many carb overload. So that's the way that I do it, and then I'll just load probably 8 to 10 containers out of that. And then throughout the day, I'll eat a container right now, and that's good for me, and not overloading my body with carbs just a little bit, and I'm good to go. Maybe another hour or two, I'm a bit hungry again, then I'll go eat some more. I'll go have another container. And this time I might add something else, like you know what I mean? And that's just something I want to do. Generally, but once I do that for a couple of days, I'm bored of that, so I'll go get sushi or something for the night, for dinner or something like that. But I have those meals in there ready to go, so I can just pop them in the microwave. And again, I love my barbecue sauce, so hey, if I could say if 90% of my meal can be really, really good like that, and then 10% can be bad, like a bit of barbecue sauce, whisk it up so it's all through the broccoli and all through the brown rice, not just to go overloading with the barbecue sauce, then that's what I do. And it's a quick, easy meal for me, instead of me going to McDonald's or these other stores to stop me from doing that sort of stuff. So so there's a few things there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have an amazing day. It's going to be an amazing week. We've got something big coming up soon. Not me. The markets. The markets are going to start coming down heavily real soon. We don't know. Enjoy your videos, SBY and SBX. A bit over-exhausted. Made money on the downside this past week. Fantastic, bro. I actually think overall there's a lot more downside to come. If you guys watch my market updates, you'll be able to see, especially that monthly chart, right? That monthly chart is screaming massive bubble. Now when that pops, man, it's gonna scream on the downside. You could just see it. And gold and silver, when they get going, they're gonna really explode. The biggest wealth transfer in history is about to hit us. Now, when I say that, I don't say go light up right now. I'm saying over the next 12 months, I believe we're going to see that transfer happening, as in money out of the stock market into gold and silver. And I believe we're going to see Bitcoin. Market update time. Let's get straight into it. Anyway, that's just what I see there, guys. I'm positioned myself in gold. I'm positioned myself in also short in the stock market right now as well too. My own money, that's where my money is. Long gold and short the stock market. So let's just see what happens. When it happens, I don't know when it's going to happen, but when it does happen, I'm going to make an absolute fortune. I'm just now being patient, and when the cookie cracks, my account's going to go whoosh. So just being patient with it. So anyway, guys, have an amazing week. There's a few things there going to help you out, and I'll speak to you guys probably tomorrow with another market update time. See you guys. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you hanging around.